Hello guys, welcome to Kickoff Central TV. Do you know that the Morocco national team has become the first African country to secure qualification to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament? Yes, you heard me. It's not Nigeria, it's not the Black Stars of Ghana, and definitely it's not the Teranga Lions of Senegal. The Atlas Lions of Morocco booked their place at the 2026 FIFA World Cup on Friday night after they smashed Niger with a big scoreline. So Morocco, they are through, secured qualification for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Will Nigeria join them? It looks almost impossible. Will the Black Stars join them? It is possible. Will Senegal join them? It is very difficult. We will bring you up to speed with the latest as far as the African qualifiers is concerned. Remember, the Nigeria national team, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, will be in action later today when they face off with Rwanda in a crucial game. The Nigeria Super Eagles must win the game against Rwanda or kiss any chance of qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup goodbye. Will the likes of Victor Osimhen show up, or the Nigerian Super Eagles will once again fall flat? We will see how that game will go. In this video, I'll bring you a preview of that game, show you the head-to-head between Nigeria and Rwanda, and also provide you with the latest standings in the particular group where Nigeria is currently competing. The Black Stars of Ghana disappointingly drew 1-1 with Chad on Thursday. They will be back in action on Monday when they face off with Mali at the Accra Sports Stadium. In this update, I'll tell you the latest from the camp of the Black Stars. Defender Alexander Djiku has joined his teammates in camp finally and will be available for selection when the Black Stars face off with Mali on a Monday. What is the latest on Thomas Partey? We understand that he was suffering from an illness, and that is why in the game against Chad, Thomas Partey was absent. Will he be fit in time, or will he recover from the illness before the Mali game? We'll tell you what we know on that situation. Kamadin Sulemana, we understand, also picked up an injury. Will the player be fit enough to feature in that particular game against Mali? These and many other stories we are bringing to you on Kickoff Central TV. Remember, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please and please again, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Now, what you can do for me is in the comment section, Nigeria versus Rwanda, what is your score prediction? Apart from Morocco, which other African countries are you backing to secure qualification to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament? Please let me know from you in the comment section. Quickly, let's get to it and bring you the latest as far as the African qualifiers for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. There were a number of games played on Friday from the afternoon to the evening, with the likes of South Africa securing a big win against Lesotho. They smashed Lesotho by 3-0. So South Africa continue to top their group, a group that has Rwanda and Nigeria as well. South Africa in a very good position to secure qualification, but it will be difficult. They would have to fight for it. In their next game, they come up against Super Eagles of Nigeria. Will the Super Eagles be super, or they would fail to fly and soar high in the sky for the Bafana to pull them down and dismantle them? We will see what will happen next week, Tuesday. That's when that particular game will be played. But there is good news on the African continent. We have our first qualification. Morocco on Friday defeated Niger by 6-0, and that victory ensured that Morocco became the first African country to secure qualification to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. Morocco are in Group E. If you look at the current standings and the number of points that Morocco have been able to secure, there's no way any other opponent in the group will be able to catch up with them. Morocco have played so far 6 games in Group E. They've won all 6, unbeaten, defeated every opponent, both home and away. My goodness. Morocco doing the unthinkable. Remember, they are the side that represented Africa very well at the last edition of the World Cup, going all the way to the semi-final. So it's not surprising that Morocco, with the determination to get to another World Cup tournament, have secured earliest qualification to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. So Morocco topping the group with 18 points, Tanzania in second with 10 points, Zambia in third with 6 points, Niger also with 6 points, and Congo with just 1 point in Group E as well. So Morocco, yes, already qualified for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. Now let's switch attention to the Black Stars of Ghana before we wrap up with the Nigeria Super Eagles. The Black Stars of Ghana are currently top of Group I, having even drawn to Chad in their last game in the qualifiers. Now they are back in Ghana. On Friday, the Black Stars had a training session, a recovery training session after their draw against Chad. Now there is good news from the camp of the Black Stars because top defender Alexander Jiku, who was absent and could not travel with the Black Stars to Chad, has arrived in Ghana. He was in Russia early in the week where he completed a transfer from Turkey Super League side Fenerbahce. So Alexander Jiku, we understand, is all done and dusted. He is signed for Spartak Moscow in the Russian Premier League. After signing the contract, was he await the official announcement, Jiku has traveled to Ghana where he has teamed up with Black Stars teammate to prepare for the next game in the World Cup qualifiers against Mali. That game will be played on Monday at the Accra Sports Stadium. Alexander Jiku, a top defender, an important player in the Black Stars team, will be hoping to get the opportunity to play to ensure he makes the squad of Coach Otuado very, very strong. Remember, in that game against Chad, we saw a Black Stars team that was not ready to play. We saw a Black Stars team that was poor on the day. We saw a Black Star team that they lacked the attitude of the Black Stars national team. So we would be hoping that with the addition of Alexander Jiku and his inclusion, hopefully in the starting 11, the Black Stars will play with more sense of energy and coming up against a fierce opposition in Mali. The Black Stars at worst will be able to draw that game and end a crucial point. But hey, all Ghanaians will be hoping that the Black Stars will secure victory. If we are able to beat Mali, then it means that the Black Stars will be getting closer to qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. Now, in some other camp news, Thomas Partey was ill and as the result missed the game against Chad on Thursday. We understand that Partey's recovery is going very well. He is expected to undergo some checks on Saturday before the training session of the Black Stars. From all indications, it appears that Thomas Partey will be fit in time before Monday's game against Mali. If he's able to recover, then the Black Stars would receive a major squad boost to ensure that the game against Mali, which is a must-win encounter, the Black Stars will do well to secure the needed results to ensure that we can get closer to qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. So that's the latest from the camp of the Black Stars. Now let's switch attention and do some other African stories. We are focusing on the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So far, the qualification campaign of the Super Eagles have not been the best. Currently led by head coach Eric Chelle, the Super Eagles are struggling to find their feet in the qualifiers. They've played 6 games so far in their group. The Super Eagles, can you imagine, have only been able to win a single match. What a performance from the Super Eagles. Very, very bad. They've drawn 4 other games and then they've lost 1 game as well. So if you look at the Group C standings where Nigeria is currently competing, South Africa are top of that group with 16 points. They are running away with it. Nigeria, it would take a lot. It would take a magical incident for Super Eagles of Nigeria to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, because, mind you, they next face the South Africa's Bafana, and South Africa, currently top of Group C, will not want to let anything by chance. They would want to beat the Super Eagles and then get closer to booking their qualification. So South Africa top of Group C with 16 points, Benin second with 11 points, Rwanda third with 8 points, and Nigeria in fourth with 7 points. Lesotho are fifth with 6 points, and Zimbabwe currently bottom of the league of the standings with 4 points. So that's how the Group C standings is ahead of the game between Nigeria and Rwanda. Remember, Nigeria will be playing at home. In Nigeria's last 5 games, my goodness, very, very poor. If you look at Nigeria's last 5 games, they've only been able to win 1. All the other games, we understand, were not very good results at all. For Rwanda, in their last 5 games, definitely it won't be looking very good for them as well. But they also have 1 win, 3 defeats, and 1 draw. Let's look at the head-to-head, the direct head-to-head between Nigeria and the Rwanda national team. In the last meeting between the two teams, Nigeria went away to Rwanda, secured a vital 2-0 victory in that game. So Nigeria, in their last game against Rwanda, got a needed result. They got a win. Would they be able to do it tomorrow? Today, we would see what would happen in that game. But in the last 5 games, Nigeria have won twice, Rwanda have won 1, and the other 2 games have been draws between the 2 sides. So that's how the latest is. Now, I'll give you more details where you can watch the game and the kickoff time. Before that, let's do the possible starting 11 of the Super Eagles national team ahead of the game. Coach Eric Shelley is expected to play a 4-2-3-1 formation. Goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali will be the obvious choice to man the post for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. In the back four that is expected to start for Nigeria, you have Osai Samuel, Calvin Bassey, William Trusticon, the captain, and Ola Aina. In the midfield pairing, there is expected to be Frank Onyeka, Wilfred. Indeed, these 2 players will be the 2 pivots in the midfield for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. In the attack, you would have Moses Simon operating from the wings, Alex Iwobi operating from the wings as well, and then Ademola Lookman playing behind the striker, which will be Victor Osimhen. So 4-2-3-1 formation led by the powerful attack of Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, Alex Iwobi, and the strike at the lethal force, Victor Osimhen. So this is how Nigeria are expected to line up. If anything is going to be changed, it will be just 1 or 2 players that would be benched for other players to come in to ensure that they fight for the win for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now, in case you want to watch that particular game, it's an exciting match. It's an important game for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. You can watch the game on Sporty TV and Super Sports. Sporty TV and Super Sports. Of course, we understand that some local TV stations in Nigeria will also be showing the game live for the people of Nigeria. You can also look for the stream to watch the game on Kickoff Central TV as well. The game will be played at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Oyo. It's a 30,000 capacity stadium. The match is expected to kick off. Let me just quickly check the kickoff time for it. The game will kick off at 5 p.m. If you are in Nigeria, the game will kick off at 5 p.m. But if you are in Ghana and you want to watch the game, the match will kick off at 4 p.m. GMT. So that is the latest as far as the African qualifiers for the 2026 FIFA World Cup is a content. Remember, like I said, Morocco has become the first African country to book their qualification to the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. Which other African countries will join Morocco to qualify for next year's Mundial? Let me know in the comment section. If you have not already subscribed to the Kickoff Central TV, please do subscribe to our channel. Make sure you continue to watch and make sure you stay safe. Until next time, bye-bye.